guys, welcome to Sky of My Own. This video is because for the this beginning of my solo trip, right? So my journey started on the 16th of June. So my flight was in the morning. So I wanted to narrate the story of that whole day, what all happened, because honestly I did not think I will make up to this place, because literally the series of events that happened and especially unfortunate events. I wouldn't say the day was disastrous. If I sit now and think about it, yeah, it was like back to back, someone shooting at you and you're like, can you take it or can you not? So what I would start is, the first thing was, I was very, very positive that I won't be able to board the flight. Why? Because my house is just 15 minutes away from the airport, and I started booking Ola or Uber like from an hour and a half back, and it was raining very badly. So it's just I couldn't find anyone who was ready to go. I mean, no Ola, no Uber, nothing. So my flight was like just 1 hour away from my flight, or maybe exactly, to be precise, 70 minutes away before my flight. I was still stranded on road. Me, my mother, my sister Ruma, we are trying to search for a cab and we are not getting. So it's like, I just lost hope. I was sure that I'm not gonna able to do it. No. But then somehow, just out of nowhere, a wagoner appeared, and my mom, like, honestly, it's just because of my mom. Why I could do this trip is because she found that cab. Otherwise I had to rethink the whole plan. Of course I would have missed my flights, and I don't know the other things. Okay, there are a lot of flies here. Okay, so somehow that guy got me to the airport in 10 minutes. Guys, I have watched Fast and Furious. Trust me, that guy with that Wagoner, that day, hats off the way he drove. So I reached the airport. I was supposed to reach 45 minutes prior, and I reached exactly 42 minutes prior. Okay, so I just ran, and I went to the counter for my boarding pass, and she's like, no ma'am, it was 45 minutes before, it's 1 hour before now. I'm like, wait, no, please don't do this. Like, just it started off in a very bad way. I just started pleading to her, literally. But somehow she made some calls, and then she's like, is there one bag which can be accommodated, right? So somehow, luckily, they said yeah. So she took my bag, and I again ran. So just taking a break here, guys. Sorry. This thing with me and airport, I don't know. Every time I have some story or the other to tell. Every time I have traveled, my friends, they would know the things that happened in the airport once when we were going to Bali. Okay, that's just off topic, but let's come back here. So airport and me, I don't know, it's just a little bit of Sautan wala relationship. Okay. I don't even know, does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, so after that, I ran to the security check, and there, final call, it's 10 minutes away. Okay, I went to the security check. They got my laptop bag. Okay, they got this bag, and let me tell you why. So I had my selfie stick inside. This one, they thought it's a knife. They just wanted to check if there is knife, and there are a lot of wires there, because all my chargers I just keep in the front pocket of the laptop bag. So all the chargers and everything. So crazy, right? I mean, they were like, no ma'am, you can't go until and unless I check everything. I'm like, please check everything, just don't make sure I don't miss my flight. Okay, fine. After thorough checkup, he left, and I ran again to the gate. All right. So when I reached the gate, I was sitting and I was making the first day's video where, like, I was not sure that I'll take the flight and blah blah blah, whatever I spoke. The first video, I was just gonna post it. Okay, that's when and go board the flight, because almost final call time. there's this guy who just comes and he's like, Jyotima Mazumdar, whoever you are, you're not getting up on the flight. I'm like, what? Like, what? Wait, what did I do now? I mean, like, so he just came and he's like, raise your hand, raise your hand. I'm like, okay, fine. I actually raised my hand and I'm like, yeah, this is me. What happened? It's like, okay, you can't get on the flight because your check-in baggage is caught at L4 because they found something. I'm like, what did they find? I don't remember keeping anything. So they said they found a lighter. Okay, they found a lighter. When I quit smoking, they found a lighter in my bag. All these years when I was traveling, I always had a lighter in the bag, which is a wrong thing. I agree. But somehow it's always there because it's in some bags or something, you know, chain smoker once upon a time. They never caught. But when I quit, they found one lighter in my bag, it seems, and they said you have to come back and take the lighter out. I'm like, if I go there, now I'm going to miss my flight, right? So he made some calls. He made me write an authorization in one. So the authorization I wrote was, I just peeled off this part and I wrote, please dispose of my lighter. I authorize you, and I signed it. They did not agree to that also. So he said, ma'am, you leave, you go to, so my connecting flight to the destination was from Delhi. So it's like once you get on, like when you reach Delhi, you just can talk to the Indigo people there. So yeah, I was flying in Indigo. I've gone, like, you know, traveled in different flights. But once I finish off this, I'll tell you why I really like to travel or would love to travel in Indigo again. I'll tell you. So once I reached Delhi, I went to Delhi, no bags, okay. I went to the Indigo counter. I told them my problem. Those guys were very, very helpful, and they took the properly written authorization form from me, and then they told me, ma'am, you don't have to worry. They asked me my itinerary. I told them I was supposed to travel today. I just can't because I don't have my bag here. So they said, okay, we are gonna try and see if we can get it to you earlier. So then I boarded the flight to my destination, but before that, again, they caught me in my security check. This time the laptop bag as well as the backpack. They thought I'm carrying a paper spray in my backpack, which I wasn't. They just saw the toner and they thought it's a paper spray. And the other thing is, they said, there are so many wires. Are you carrying a bomb? Like, they were just kidding, and they said, are you carrying a bomb? I was laughing. I'm like, yeah, right. Please check and see, like, if I'm carrying a bomb or not. He's like, why so many wires? And I'm like, these are all my charges. So that was Delhi airport. And once that was done, I boarded my destination flight, and then I went there, and then again I went to the Indigo counter, and then I spoke to those people, and then they were so helpful. But they were not sure if I'll get my bag the same day. So they did make a lot of calls. They tried a lot from their end as well, and after making quite a number of calls, from to the Kolkata airport and everything, I was told that my bag will arrive on the same day, but I have to wait till the evening. So guys, just one thing, no sleep, okay? I was working the previous night, and then I just got half an hour sleep in respective flights. That's it, no sleep. I was told to wait at the airport, so I was waiting at the airport till 6 o'clock. So finally at 6 o'clock I get my bag. Thanks to them, they did all the arrangements very, very fast. And yes, the reason why I would love to travel in Indigo again, because the impeccable, service that they gave, I was really, really happy as a customer. Literally, yes, I was very happy because I have traveled in different airlines. Nothing has happened like this previously, but I have had my share of complaints for them. But here, I was just so happy, so happy that I got my bag the same day. So since I couldn't travel that very same day, I had to get a hotel. So I just booked a hotel near airport. And again, I generally book my hotels and everything from booking.com, different apps, but booking.com. So I saw this review. It was 9.2. Okay, it's supposed to be extraordinary, is what they said. Exceptional, yeah. And I go there, and I see. I don't know why people reviewed it as exceptional, because I see there's like paints coming off the walls. It's a small dungy room, very dirty, and no Wi-Fi. And I call the owner. I'm like, no, this is not what I looked in the images and all, and I booked. So, and the reviews that I have read, this is nothing, and I wouldn't be able to work if I don't have Wi-Fi. Please, I need you to do something. So they said, okay, fine, ma'am. We have another property, so we'll shift you there. So again, after coming in that hotel, like so tired, crazy, like I went to that hotel, and then from there they again transferred me to a different hotel. All this went on for more 1.5 hours, and after that finally I went, and I could just sit in peace, have a cup of coffee, and I was like, oh my god, that day, that was like something else. Okay, so yeah, so I had to rebook my cab and everything, because the place where I had to reach was like 10 hours drive from the airport. So again, I had to do a rebook of everything, and I did all those. So yeah, so that was day one, the start of the journey. It was quite challenging, very like, of course, lesson learned. I'll say there some things were unfortunate, not getting the Ola Uber on time, even after trying for so many times. And the other thing was lesson learned, because never carry a lighter in your luggage bag. No, you just can't do it. You just can't. So that was one. So yeah, it was challenging, but when end result was good, it was fruitful. So yeah, that was day one, and next video will be day two. I have recorded my journey from the time I boarded the cab till the time I reached. Oh my god, that's another level of experience. Okay, next video will be that. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Thank you for having so much patience and watching. Thank you. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and click the bell icon. See, I'm getting better. Thank you. Bye bye.